Okay. Welcome back, everybody. I'll just wait a tiny bit, but we're starting. We just finished documenting the main quests. The all main quests. The all main quests. Speedrun. We already did all factions. 80% is kind of a bust and not really worth doing because we're doing it. We're doing it using Game of the Year, not 1.0, and a lot of the tech there just is 1.0 exclusive, as well as the fact that by doing the all main quest speedrun, we're actually covering like all the ground we need. So the only two speedruns we have to document that are left are Tribunal and Blood Moon. We're doing Tribunal next just because I figured we might as well do it in chronological order. But then after this, we're once these are done, we'll have to see what we do next. It's probably just going to be I'm gonna start individually. I'm gonna start like individually documenting quests. Like I'm gonna, or rather, I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna get like probably off stream. Actually, that what makes the most sense. Off stream, I'm gonna get a very sort of deliberate recording of everything that like of all the requirements, and I don't just mean like all the requirements. I mean like I'm gonna have to include like I'm gonna include like I think what I'm gonna want long term is for basically every like how do I explain it? What I almost want is I would almost like a like all the for probably every, maybe that's excessive, but like basically for every quest that there should be like a description of stages that actually you know what this is too in the weeds, but basically I want to very much break down exactly what needs to be done, so that it's like so that we can really easily like road everything. But anyways, the alternative and probably easier method will just be like we take the all faction speed run and we just sort of stick stuff in where it's convenient. And that might even be what we just do for the V1, but okay, actually, and the main thing we're going to do is we're actually going to start by watching the we're going to start by watching the all factions no, sorry, the tribunal speedrun, mainly because what I want to do is just make sure they don't do anything. They don't do anything out there during this section, so that I make sure I have everything I need when I enter Morrowind. Okay, I'm actually gonna go. We're not. I'm gonna go double speed, which is a bit of a dangerous thing. So they're gonna do the menu manipulation. Okay, yeah, male rig guard, of course. They can get adrenaline rush. We're probably actually going to do. We're probably going to do rig guard. So all factions does female Nord, and I think we actually aren't going to do that for the 100%, because what we're gonna need is we're going to need it's going to be much more important that we can take advantage of the of the like adrenaline rush movement speed, and I just don't think there's going to be a lot like the reason we're a Nord is so that we can get buffs to the skills that we need to like get high ranking in the various factions. But the first thing we're probably doing in the speedrun is we're getting ourselves set up, and part of the setup is getting to super high level. Like we're probably going to get most of the we're probably going to get do before we even do anything. But while we're getting ourselves set up, we're probably gonna get a significant amount of level ups and stat ups and everything, to the point where it's basically like, hey, we run into somebody that has useful skills and like a bed nearby, and then we just train up to maximum and then leave. Like it's going to be like the 100% is going to be pretty wacky, because we're really not going to need to build around near as much. In fact, I suspect that the only thing that's going to be an actual limiter is that we can't be female orc, but we don't want to be orc or Breton anyways, because we use self-harming magic to drain our skills, so we don't want magic resistance. Oh, and actually, a curious thing. Did you realize that magic resistance doesn't actually affect all magic? That the four elemental like effects, fire, frost, shock, and poison, there are separate resistances for those, and magic resistance doesn't actually count towards those. Like, as a Breton, you don't actually get resistance to any elemental damage, which is interesting because I didn't think that was how it worked. But you just get, basically, a magic resistance just translates to resistance to magic that isn't elemental. Okay, back to the thing. Okay, they go barbarian. So I'll tell you what, that's pretty classic, to be honest. Actually, wait. Wow, that's so fast. So he's got the platter. Ridiculous. But the only thing he's got that's different is he's got he's got the platter, so he can sell some stuff. So he can do the so he can get Sunder right away, and he gives the ring back so he can get good prices. So he's doing some classic sort of evergreen 1.0 type stuff. So he gets 3 potions from now Karya of Whitehaven. That's interesting. That's not part of the standard strategy. So we'll need to double check Ariel's trade house and Whitehaven. So gets the halberd, gets keening, does the swapping to get a bunch of stats. Okay, he's dead. He gets king, he gets sunder. Okay, now he's updating to the new version. Oh, of course. Yes, of course. You have to get 2 artifacts. So he's also getting the boots of blind speed. Oh, that's funny. It sold Sunder. All right, there we go. So okay. So we got um. So you have to turn in something to the. So what you have to do is you have to turn in 2 artifacts to the Museum of Artifacts at some point. So he chooses to turn in the Boots of Blinding Speed, and I'm guessing he's turning in something else. Let's actually skip to that section, I guess. Or actually, we I guess we can keep watching. No, let's double check that there's no other comments. Yeah, no one else is even watching, so. Okay. Okay, so it seems like there's a decent amount of skips, and it also seems like okay, so let's go back and let's see what. Okay, let's see what he's getting. So okay, getting a lockpick. Getting a lockpick. Well, he's getting a lockpick, which we can just get from the table. Okay, CV intervention scrolls, and Dosie's Shoot, what was that? Journeyman's Lockpick. 2 CV Intervention. Okay, and then 1 Unhinging. We don't need the Unhinging because our stats will be so abusive that we don't even need... that we won't need it. So... okay, so we don't need anything... we don't need anything that he gets from the trade house. What we do need is we need to check the... we need to double check the enchantments, and we need to double check the enchantments and the spells, as well as we need to check what he gets from Whitehaven here, because it's like because it depends on what they get. Potion of Marking, we have... we're gonna have Mark, so I doubt that that's going to be important. Potion of Recall, we're gonna have an Amulet of Recall, so that's not gonna be important. We're probably not, because I'm guessing we don't... there's not a person who needs a Mark and a Recall potion. We'll add those in. I'll make a note of them. I'll make a note of them in the document. Say, like, hey, if we're going to... note note, if needed, this is where by potion of Recall, Mark, and Rising Force. But I don't think we need it. Okay, so we're going to... so this is... so Boots of Blind Speed. Okay, he's selling Sunder. Guess that's the only thing that we verify. So it sells Sunder. Gets the Amulet of Recall. Okay, so he sells Sunder for the Amulet of Recall, but we're also getting the Amulet of Recall, so that's fine. So we'll check that we definitely get all the spells that he ends up getting. Spells. CV Intervention. So. CV... Okay, yep. We got CV intervention. Okay, yep, and only CV intervention. There. Get a spell of mark. Yep, of course. Okay, so and then wait, what's this? Ah, just getting the Okay, so the only things that we need to do is we need to get the Boots of Blinding Speed, or potentially another relic, but Boots of Blinding Speed probably makes the most sense. We need to get the Boots of Blinding Speed, and we need to get the and we need to kill a Dark Brotherhood assassin. So if I was doing this, and okay, at this point we're at full strength, and we're inside of the So what we're going to do instead here is we're going to do this, and then we're gonna do it again. Oh, actually, wait. We're going to let's um let's until Dark Brotherhood. Then cast some CV intervention. Then uh Boots of Blinding Speed. Then you go Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's not what I want to do. I would want to cast. I want to press. Okay, wait. Oh, what's my setup look like? I just want to. Oh shoot. Well, that's been a. This has been a boring stream because I forgot to show my screen the entire time. Which means you guys were looking at nothing. Well, that sucks. That really, really, really sucks. Okay, so basically, the only thing you missed, you haven't missed out on much, I guess. Uh, the the real thing that we learned. So I'll summarize what we learned just because I know you guys didn't see anything. We can use all the step strats that we usually do. The only difference is at the end, what we do is we then force a Dark Brotherhood spawn. Then what we do is we do an CV intervention, get the go out and get the Boots of Blind Speed. Then we're gonna recall and go to Vivek. Then we're gonna divine intervention using probably a scroll. Then we're going to talk to the guard and get out of Vardenfell. I think, to be honest, I think that's going to take us. I think once I leave Vardenfell, I'm gonna call it a stream, so that we can start. We can start the next stream. In Mournhold. In Mournhold and fresh. But what I'm actually going to do is, because we know all of this is good, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to I'm going to go back to Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Blessed we are.
All right. So, going to do. Oh, wrong. Wrong guild hall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a save that's like.
Hail, friend.
Warm greetings, Outlander. Care to peruse my spell?
Tribunal 4.3.1. All right, we're here. Okay, we're going to what we're going to do then is we then
Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe talk.
Okay. Wait, did I? Okay, so I've already got a recall point, so I don't even need to do that. Okay, gotcha. So, okay, then we need to turn around and rest. Rest till the Dark Brotherhood. shows up and kill an assassin.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
Oh, Vita, Ren, Raining, any. Killed our Brotherhood assassin. Assassin. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a
Oh, greetings. How do you do?
okay. I love how that ended up being an important piece of tech. It's like one of those things where it's just like, oh yeah, it's all. It's very much a oh yeah, it's all coming together now kind of moment because that's something that I picked up in the casual playthrough. Oh, that's so cool. I, that's such an obvious thing where I'm like, oh, I know this trick. I know this trick because I've been. Okay, actually, right. So I want to be here, and what I want to do is going to go from Balmora. What I'm going to do is So west 1, north 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to kill. And give her name. Speed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What mod is that has little square? I assume you said meant squares. What do you mean? You mean like on the map instead of like? I think this is just what the original. If you're talking about the map, this is just what the original looks like. I know that some of the like some of the reworks of the game group big cities into bigger squares, if that's what you're talking about. But this is what the base game just looks like. I'm running 0 mods. If you could if that doesn't answer your question, feel free to clarify it. I don't mind answering.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Actually, here, I'm gonna take those just because for not to. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, actually, that's not even what I wanted to do. It's press. I want to do press 6. Oh, but actually, that isn't even what I want to do anyways. Shoot. Okay, actually, let's maybe do this again from the top then.
Warm greetings, Outlander.
Come on.
You Inwa.
Oh, cool. We got. Okay, so actually, that's another thing. If the assassin does not appear around. Okay, so now we're doing on CV intervention. Flight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
pleasant surprise. Greetings, friend.
Just, we're gonna... Then we're gonna
Well, I find
press
myself
6,
unpleasantly.
cast Amulet of Recall. Then gonna talk to so main. Oh shoot, I forgot to grab the name again, but Hemeni. Hemeni. Okay. Hemeni. Okay, travel Vivek. Then what you're gonna do is equip a scroll of an intervention. Cast. Intervention. Okay, we're actually not gonna need this at all. Okay, and now we're gonna be in. Oh. Did I not get a divine intervention scroll? Okay, actually that's... Okay, so who has divine intervention scrolls? Because that's actually something that we definitely... It would be a huge... It would not only be a huge time save, but a huge, like, pain in the butt save if we could just be in Ebonheart. So I guess I would need to find... Like, let's...
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, actually, wait,
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
let's see,
You
who's
flatter me
got...
with your attention, Outlander.
So, is there somebody in here that's got...
How delightful. Welcome.
Welcome, friend.
Welcome.
I'm
Warm
guess
greetings, Outlander.
there's a chance
Care
that
to
nobody's
peruse
got
my
one.
spell?
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
Good friend, this is an honor.
Okay,
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
okay, if instead... Just trying to think. Can we possibly get another...
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
Wait, we probably can. We just go to the Vivek Guild of Mages, but instead of...
With pleasure.
Okay. Let's...
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Cool. Yes, that is the... That's the way to do it. So we want to say we clip into the ceiling. Ceiling.
What was I thinking? What was I...
So okay, so we go to the... Go to the fourth top floor and take to revenge from ages equipment chest.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an...
Supply chest. All right. So then what we do is we so go east and talk to Blank. Oh, actually, here, let's do talk to Blank, and we'll uh on. There we go. Why is this taking so long? Deal. Helmet. Oh, sound gone? Are you sure? It's appearing on my here a sec. I'm going to take your word for it for just a sec. I'm going to just Oh, no, all good? Perfect. Okay. Alright, cool. So we're going to go to back to dock mode. Oh, by the way, thanks, Siri or combination of letters and numbers. Uh, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome to the stream. Oh well, I assume it's from my top-notch pronunciation of your username. I aim to please. Anyways, yeah, we're probably only going for like at most another 40 minutes, but we might go a little bit. We might even go short of that. So okay, so we're gonna do Dark Brotherhood, the mainland, and then the name of the character. So Dark Brotherhood. Uh, uh the mainland as seen.
You seem like them.
Let's.
What was I thinking?
Okay, cool. So that's. So then we're going. So go east. Oh, sorry, west to art and council chambers. Turn right and dock to scene.
This is fortunate. How do you do, Redguard?
And So what I'm doing is I'm creating a roading guide for the. I'm creating a roading guide that's compatible with what's it called, the Game of the Year edition for the all faction speedrun, the all main quest speedrun, the Tribunal speedrun, and the Blood Moon speedrun. We've already finished the all factions. We just finished today all main quests. So this is and now we're on the document for the Tribunal speedrun. The reason we're documenting all of this is because we're building up to a speedrun where we 100% the entire game. Like we get all skills 100, all attributes 100, as many quests as possible, max reputation, not counting the infinite reputation glitch, and I think that sums up it all. But basically we're just like building up like routing materials and information until we can eventually do like a speed run of like the entire thing. So this is more so just a you know to have us get used to creating routing documents for routes that aren't so crazy. But before we go into the 100%, as well as learning some tricks that that we may not know that we may not have known beforehand. And the reason that we're gonna create a document this explicit for the 100% is because it's going to be so long that like you couldn't possibly remember all of it. It's actually going to be the case where it's going to be so long and complicated. You're going to basically work in a team of two, where there's one guy doing the run, and there's like a guy like that's just like reading out like the steps, because it's so long and complicated that you can't that you couldn't possibly remember it all. Like the current estimate is that the speedrun's going to be 8 hours. So yeah, like imagine trying to remember an 8-hour speedrun with something as technical as as Morrowind, where you're going like lightning speed, and you have to get very specific, like keywords, or else you didn't actually finish a quest. Okay, so I fear I've been marked. Sticky. I fear I've been. Goodbye. There we go. Tribunal 5.1. Okay, so there it is. And now, what's the... I'm just checking, like, this is the current world record, so we're basically... For the parts that we don't already have, roading materials for, we're... Oh, that's so clever. Yeah, of course they're already casting on CV intervention, so that when they get there, they instantly show up at the... Yeah. Cool. press 8. Start casting. CV. And now that's the real 5.1 save. All right, so we're then going to turn around and so turn around, enter the reception. Yeah. So what do they call this split? Balrizar. Balrizar. Okay. So are we going in there? Yep. Okay. Okay, so take a left. Take a left. Cool. Okay, question is, oh wait. Right. Levitation magic does. I was just like, wait, why isn't he just clipping into the wall and flying around here? It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Mornhold disabled levitation magic. Okay, so
Almalexia knows and sees. Yes. What? The Lord's what do you want?
Gavis Drin. The first take 2 lefts, cast. turns. Left turns. Then. Actually, wait. Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Trust in God and justice.
Okay, so turn around. And then take 2 lefts again. Take. Enter. All of 3. Gonna take a left. Basement. What's funny is that there's actually not a whole lot of these types of directions of, go left, then right, then go straight through this place in the other speedrun categories, because with levitation, what you do is you clip out of bounds and you end up just flying straight to where you need to go. But because there's no levitation in Mournhold, you actually have to be like, it's very much, take a left, then right, go here, like, whereas normally it's more like, go this direction until this happens. Like, go, just keep going like southwest until, until there's no more rooms, then, you're there. Like, yes. Temple sewers. Take a left, then the hatch to but ha, I'm all powerful again. Alright, so we're going like northwest until an abandoned crypt. Okay, so bounds or sort of clip into the scene. So test. Yeah, changing the graphic settings. On X, like it seems to be less so on PC, but on Xbox it just seemed like, well, because that's why I played it on originally when I was a lot younger. It seemed like the blind effect wasn't bad enough where I could actually still see. Like it was dark, but like I could still see, like I could still see shapes essentially. So I thought that was pretty clever. Actually, the funniest thing that I thought was like, I can't believe, like, you could still have like the map screen open. Like and that was how you could like navigate just using the map. And it's like that doesn't make any sense at all. Like uh but yeah, but there's a bunch of stuff like, change the graphic settings, be a Breton, to a lesser extent an orc. Have like a 1 second like resist magic 100% spell, and then like equip the boots. Like, yeah, there's a lot of tricks for getting around the boots of blind speed, not lasting very long. Oh, sorry, no, I'm sorry. Get. No, I don't even know what I was saying. Getting around the boots of blind speed, not like the blindness of it. Although what's funny is, you actually, by doing by changing the graphic settings and doing it that way, you actually do get a serious benefit, and that's that Morrowind is so broken without like patches and like code reworks and all that stuff, that without like unofficial patches, code reworks, or you know, uh, open Morrowind or whatever, that you in the original formulas, blind actually increased your accuracy. So if you could see despite having 100% blindness, that would also probably result in you being like 100% accurate. So it's like doubly busted if you just use the graphic settings. Uh, okay, so abandoned crypt. Okay, Oh, shoot. I screwed up by not killing him fast enough. Oh, man, that's actually... Huh. Oh, shoot. That's just the strength on target thing. Ugh. I actually don't have any spells on me that can increase my strength. Oh, that's... Except for ones that also increase my speed, which I very much don't want. So, okay, so maybe I need to adjust the formula then, so that I have more... Oh, actually, wait, I'm an idiot. Actually, you know what? That's actually a general thing you can just assume. Um... Do you want something that's, like, really petty of me, but I can't get over it? I'm gonna have to for the actual run, but for some reason, there's a part of me that just... It irks me that it's a thing, and I'm always angry about it, is that... Basically, to speedrun the game efficiently, you should be at, like, the lowest difficulty, but there's something about that that just rubs me the wrong way, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to... I don't want to lower myself by lowering the difficulty of Morrowind. Like, even though I'm like, dude, it's just like that's what everybody does for the speedrun, and I'm like, oh, but you know, it's too shameful. It's, you know, where's my honor? Like, uh, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to get over that before I actually do a speed run, because I would get otherwise guaranteed lose time by, like, not killing a guy in a single strike, or wasting time by, like, you know, buffing my strength even further. But yeah, it's one of those things where, like, even though I'm speedrunning, I'm so stubborn that I haven't changed the difficulty setting, to minimum, because I'm like, oh, like, you know, it's too distasteful. Like, way too much pride, and not in a good way. Oh, hey, what's this split called? Enter Bam's Amshend. Okay, that's a Z. Amshend. All I gotta say is, I love Google Docs autocorrect and how it's like, oh yes, did you mean the name of like an obscure uh obscure Dwemer ruin, an obscure Daedric shrine, like did you mean the precise name when you got like you misspelled it? Obviously you meant this, and it's just like, yes, Google Docs, I did mean that, but how did you know I meant that? Like they're uh oh, yeah, it's crazy. I've gotten like auto corrected for I've gotten auto corrected for names where it's just like, oh yes, did you mean this very much side character in Morrowind? Did you mean their name? I'm like, yes, I meant their name. It's so funny. I would have never guessed that. I would have guessed I would have had to like add a bunch of stuff to dictionary. I've had to add a couple things, a couple names, just get rid of the underline. But it's like a surprising amount of stuff. It's not just that, oh, it didn't question me on it. It's like I misspelt it a letter, and it's like, oh yeah, did you mean this? And I'm like, wow, that's wild. The there was one case that was so that was so infamous, I had to post it to the Discord because I have no idea how it did it. Like, and it must have been literally confused. It must have because there's no way it stood it. I said left, and it auto corrected to right, and it was the correct one. I have no idea what how it happened. I looked at the phrase. I was just like, wait a minute, it like it basically it misinterpreted how it was being phrased because and I'm like, okay, I can actually understand how you auto corrected it. Because I said right but left, but when when the autocorrect went left, it meant it as in to leave something there instead of the direction. Because the sentence was pretty ambiguous. But it's just like, damn, that's that's oh, this is the Matrix, or there's some Google engineer just with an angel on my shoulder that's like, no, that isn't correct. Update the autocorrect. uh, um,
Alma Alexia be praised, Sarah.
Okay, so the maze band.
Almalexia, Our Lady's and seas. Faithful servant. Almalexia knows and sees. Yes. What? What do you
So.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Go south to the courtyard. Wait 24 hours. Go south. Outlet. Yard.
Morrowind, City of Light.
So do we actually have to? So oh shoot, I was a bit late.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
Actually, I was even later than I thought because I skipped whole steps. Okay, I'm gonna. Six.
A heart.
Okay, well, there you go. I think I'm gonna call it here. I've been going for a little over 8. There was a problem with the stream, and then I split up the stream into when I switched to which thing I was running. But I've been going for over 5 hours, so I think I'm gonna end it here. So we're currently 4 minutes 26 seconds into the run of a 6 minute 46 seconds. So I'm guessing that next week we should be able to, knock this out in a single day, and probably get started on Blood Moon as well. So that should be fun. Yeah. See ya. All right, not gonna drag this out too long. All right. Great seeing y'all. Great, routing this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do a casual stream of just a different save file. Tomorrow, noon EST. So if you want to see that, that's what I'll be doing. All right. See you guys.